Saleen, you're welcome.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, CCW Fox. I'm Lee. This is my friend Bill, and today we'll be reviewing his 1986 Saleen. We're in a beautiful downtown San Antonio. Bring this nice backdrop here. But guys, if you give me a like and subscribe, help me build this channel, help you bring more Foxbody content. But let's go through the ins and outs of this vehicle, and I'll show you everything. And hopefully you like this review of this 1986 Saleen. All right, Bill, so tell me what got you into Fox Bodies and how long you've owned this one.
Well, I've actually been into Fox Bodies since I was in high school. So I got my first Fox Body in 92. I had an 87 LX, and ever since then I've owned a bunch of them. I've had everything from big turbo cars to rock stock cars like this one, and just there's no other car for me as far as any fun car to be out driving. The Fox Body is the best thing to drive around. This car I've had about 8.5 years. I bought it from a family member, and it's just one of those that's turned into me, for me anyway, that is just something I'm not going to get rid of. I bought it as kind of a retirement plan for me. I'm a long time mechanic, and as most people know, mechanics don't have very good retirement plans. So that's what this has turned into for me.
Hey, this is a good retirement plan. I can say, you don't need an IRA or a Roth. Get yourself a Saleen.
Yeah. So it's just a killer car. It's fun to drive, has ice cold AC. And, you know, I don't drive it often, but when I do, it's a blast to drive.
Yeah, the whole time I'm doing a video, I can see everybody just kept looking at you, just giving you the eye. It's a beautiful car.
It's definitely funny driving it around because, you know, there is those people who know what it is, and then there's those people that are just like, that's a weird looking Fox Body with a gigantic wing and stripes like the 80s. And, you know, people have different responses to the car.
Yeah, it's crazy how some people actually don't know about the Saleen.
Yeah. Well, when I moved here, other than, you know, the San Antonio Fox Forum guys were blown away by the car, I'd go to car shows. It would do terrible because most people don't get the rarity behind it. But when I go to a car show that people actually know what it is and how rare it is, I do really well.
Nah, but it's a beautiful car.
Thanks,
and so, all right, we'll start with the outside then. So from the outside, what have you done to this?
Believe it or not, this car is pretty much original. It was repainted by the Saleen factory in 2004 in California. That's where the car is actually originally from. It's a California car.
What color is this actually?
This is actually jalapeno red.
Okay.
Which is the original factory color for the car.
I don't know why I was thinking it was real, but real didn't come out till like 95.
Yeah, real was later. Yeah, it's jalapeno red, and I honestly think with the Saleens, they may have altered the color a little bit by adding a little bit more orange to the paint, because when the sun hits this car or it's under really bright light, the car looks more orange than it does red. Otherwise, I mean, as far as the exterior is concerned, everything is how it was. It's still got the original Saleen wing.
That whale tail.
Yeah, and that's not the big wing. The big wing car was 84, and they only put the big wing on a couple cars, but this is the next step down from the big wing. They put majority of these were on the 85s, and this car is actually an 85 body kit, which makes it incredibly rare, because they only put the 85 body kit on 9 cars, and this is one of the 9, and now this is the only, to my knowledge, red one with the 85 body kit. And the body kit is completely original. Did have an instance last year where some things got damaged, unfortunately, but everything's back to original. Saleen reproduced parts for me, so I was able to keep it the way it is.
Now, are these so the graphics are original, so they came when it opted out back in 86, these are the graphics you ordered?
Yeah, these are the graphics that the car came with. There was a couple different options for colors of graphics.
What you don't happen to know the options?
Yeah, there was blue, light blue, white, I think, similar to the Motorsport sticker. Mm-hmm. And then there was I think it was tan, brown, gold, which was on 1 or 2 cars.
I've seen that tan. It's usually on black and it looks pretty freaking good.
Black, and they also put it on a red car, and I think it was also on a green car. But yeah, I mean, it's original. It is going to get repainted in the next couple of years just because there are flaws that I notice in the car.
Yeah.
Because I own it.
Yeah, when you have your own car, you're going to pick out. But to other people, it's like, man, this is perfect.
Yeah, and I get a lot of that. Man, this thing's in perfect shape. And then I'm like, I'll bite my lip because, yeah, it's not. I mean, there are flaws, but it is.
No flaw, I assure you.
To all appearance, you know, it is darn near perfect. There's just a couple little things that I would love to fix on it.
Sorry to cut you off. I was going to say, as far as suspension, what suspension it has, because it actually sits really freaking good.
Yeah, so This is the original racecraft suspension from Saleen. It's got racecraft springs, racecraft shocks. It even has a racecraft quad shocks that are still on the car. Front, the only thing they did to the front was shock springs and a larger sway bar. Otherwise, the 84, 85, and 86s, they really didn't do much to the car. It was appearance, interior stuff, and suspension. There was no engine mods because it is a speed density car.
Yeah.
Engine mods didn't come till the second half of '89 because California emissions. But yeah, I mean, it's stock. I mean, it definitely sits perfect in my eyes.
No, it does. It sits really good.
And it corners outstanding because of the suspension and then the stance of the car. It's real low. I mean, the center of the car underneath of it's only about 1.5 inches off the ground. So it definitely is very fun in a turning way as far as corners or, even road racing. I mean, imagine the car would just be ridiculously fun.
And as far as the wheels, what wheels are on it? Because these are stock Saleen wheels. Right?
Yeah, these are stock Saleen wheels from '85. They are insanely hard to get. Mine are in perfect condition. There's no curb rash, no anything to them. To them. I do have one more spare brand new one in a box with the center cap. The center caps haven't been made in probably 20 years, so they're insanely difficult to
How long
find.
did it take you to find that?
Quite a while. I searched around because I wanted to have a spare just in case because they're all the same width
Yeah.
and same size. They're all 16 by 8s. So it took a while, and I had to pay a pretty penny for it because they are so obsolete.
Yeah. Well, as far as size for tire, what size tires on it? Because it has it's a little fat tire, but it looks good.
Yeah, so the fronts are 225, 55 16s, I think, and the rears are 255, 50 16s. I wanted a little bit of a staggered look. The tires are insanely old. The fronts are at least 20 years old because they were put on when Saleen did the restoration, and it used to have the same on front and rear.
Uh-huh.
But when I got the car, I wanted a little bit different look, so I put a little bit wider tire in the rear.
No, but it looks good. I love the way it looks.
It just gave it that little more muscular style of, Fox bodies. You see a Fox body with 315s on the rear, like arrow nose Foxes, and it's just a ridiculously good look. Granted, I wasn't going to go anything super wide because it deters from the originality of a Saleen, in my opinion.
Now, as far as the headlights, because you have covers on them. Do they come like that from Saleen?
They do. They come with those headlight covers from Saleen. They come with the brackets already in, the buckets, and they come in the car when you buy it. I don't leave them on driving because I'm scared to death one's going to fly away. So I take them out, keep them in the car until I park somewhere like a car show.
I'd be the same way because I wouldn't want to lose it.
Yeah,
Can you replace these or you?
You can. The only place you can get them from is GTS. LMR.com sells them, and a couple other the Mustang sites do sell them, but they're not original, so it kind of stinks. So,
yeah,
but they do appear exactly the same. They have the same black trim around them. I don't know if you can get the brackets anymore because the brackets are really unusual. But they're you can still get them. You get it tinted ones, which I don't personally like. I like the clear look. It keeps originality.
All right, Bill. So as far as interior, what has been done to the interior?
Honestly, the only thing that I've changed about the interior is floor mats, and then in a moment you'll see that Steve Saleen signed and numbered my dash. To my knowledge, I'm the only one who's done that for. A good friend of mine that basically brought our group's Saleen Fox Forum around. When he went out to Foxtoberfest, flew out there with my dash and got Steve to sign it, which was amazing. As far as the rest of the interior, everything's original. Other than I think the carpet was replaced by the previous owner when it got painted. Gauges are original, dash plaque is original, seats are original.
As far as the gauges, so Saleen takes these, he just takes them out and marks them his own, or?
Yep. Well, essentially what they do is they take the gauges out, disassemble them, and they have new faces that they put in instead of the factory Ford faces.
I've always loved these seats with these halo headrests.
Oh man, I wish they were the netted halos. The netted halos didn't come out till the second half of '86.
Yeah.
And then they did them more in the arrow nose Fox bodies, but the netted ones are amazing. If you can find a set nowadays, they're.
Do they come with halos from the factory?
Yeah, the halos are a factory install with these seats.
Oh, okay. All right, bro. So you're talking about the signature on the dash.
Yeah. So Steve Saleen, I have video and photos of Steve signing my dash. It is amazing because, to my knowledge, I am the only one that he has ever numbered. I've never seen a numbered dash before. A good friend of mine, Ray, when they went out to Foxtoberfest in North Carolina, he took it with him to get Steve to sign it for me. I'd been trying to get it signed for years, and it just never worked out that I was in the right place to get him to sign it. So unfortunately, I didn't get to go. However, it's signed, so it makes me insanely proud of this car.
Yeah, when you have good friends, man, we'll take it for you.
Yep,
Biggie.
yep, yeah.
Hey, and I know Ray, he wrapped it up real nice.
Oh, yeah.
He was taking care of it.
Yeah. Ray sent me plenty of pictures of him being very gentle with it, even on the flight to North Carolina.
Yeah.
It was a big deal to me. You know, Ray's a hell of a great guy. And, you know, all of us within our group in San Antonio all get along awesome, and everybody does stuff for everybody. That was a big deal for me.
Yeah, and it kind of like completes the car, right?
Oh, it does, 100%.
The signature on it.
Yeah, it just seals the deal on what the car is for me. You know, it's always been a special car. I've owned a lot of Foxbodies, and I've had SVOs, I've had you name it. But a 4i hatch Saleen is a dream.
Just a 4i in general.
Yeah, 4i in general.
I've said in multiple videos, I used to hate 4i when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now I wish I freaking had one.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me. When I was younger, I was a big arrow nose guy. I've had a lot of 89 to 93s. I raced NMRA for quite a while, and every car I had when I raced was an 87 to 93. But when this car came about, and it was honestly a dream, because I had an 85 magazine cover SVO when this car came to my attention. It was owned by my brother, and he called me and said, "Hey, I'm going to sell this Saleen. You interested?" And I said, "Absolutely." We made a deal, and I had the car shipped down here from Idaho, and it's been with me, actually to Arizona, not to here. I've had it ever since, and realistically, until I'm ready to retire from being a mechanic, it'll be in my possession. And realistically, I don't even know that I'll sell it then, but it's definitely something that I'll have.
Making the plot big enough to put a car in there?
Yeah, it's
take it to the grave.
I don't know, maybe buried in it, who knows. But yeah, I mean, it's my kids love it. I have 3 kids. My youngest, Landon, whenever we go to car shows, sends us his car, which I love hearing him say. And then my oldest son, Wyatt, loves the car too. My daughter, she's 18. It's a car to her.
Yeah.
She's gone to tons of car shows with me, but, you know, it's a car to her. It's not a big deal to her.
It's just a car.
But it's just neat, you know, to have this in our family and be able to do fun stuff with it. It's just awesome.
Yeah, you get all the attention when you're out. Cause man,
it definitely does draw a lot of attention.
Looks really freaking good.
Yeah, I'll have to say it's got a lot of ceramic on it. I probably have about 12 coats of ceramic on it. I tend to ceramic every time I wash it, just because it just keeps it immaculately clean.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And especially with 20-plus-year-old paint, it's one of those things that, you know, if you don't take really good care of it, it's going to look horrible. Because you look at a lot of Foxbodies on the road that haven't been redone, haven't been repainted. The paint is awful because the clear coat chips off, the paint chips off.
Yeah.
So I take good care of it.
Really good. All right, Bill. So let's go over the heart of this beast.
It always makes me chuckle. My truck is faster than this thing, but it still doesn't matter. So it is a original 302. I did pull it a few years ago to freshen up the seals, just because the car has spent so much time, so much of its life sitting, that I had to pull it apart, put new valve seals, and basically all the gaskets because it was leaking pretty good. But as you see, the car is stock. I mean, it's even down to the original distributor boot that very few people have because they recalled those.
They recalled them?
Yeah, they recalled them because the issue with them is that they kept a lot of moisture underneath the cap, so it would cause misfires, and it would cause the wires to corrode, and again causing misfires. So they recalled them years ago, and you know the only people that still have the original ones are guys that like absolutely didn't turn them in, and this car came with it, so absolutely keep it on. It is humid as heck here in Texas, but I don't drive the car enough for it to matter.
Yeah.
Truthfully, the only thing done under the hood of this car is it was cleaned up, obviously, and it's got some wires. Otherwise, everything under this hood is original except the battery. Obviously, batteries don't last that long, or it would be original.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's original under the hood, original headers, original everything.
Okay. Just keep it clean.
Yeah, that's what I do. I mean,
so I thought they came with Saleen plaques. They don't come
not
with
the 86s. The 86s did not come with the plaques. They didn't come with plaques until later. I am trying to find one just because it looks a little cooler under the hood to have a Saleen plaque on the intake. But believe it or not, 86s did not come with the plaques. It was more, you know, obviously, or literally, sorry, they more just did the outside of the car.
Yeah.
They kept everything clean outside and left everything original under the hood.
Yeah, but even if they do it with the engine, it's still like an iconic car. Like,
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
you see a Saleen, it just, man.
It's a blast to drive. I find it really difficult to drive it slow, just because it is so much fun to drive. And for me, it's a lot of therapy for me to get in this car after a rough week or difficult life things. This car just brings a lot of joy because it's just, between the attention it gets and the blast it is to drive because it corners so well.
Yeah.
It's just hard not to go out and drive it, but I definitely don't drive it much.
Well, Bill, I appreciate you showing us your beautiful Saleen, and I hope you have many more years enjoying this car.
Heck yeah, I appreciate you reaching out and having me do this, man. This is definitely awesome for me, and you're a good friend of mine, so it makes it even better that we're buddies. So, yeah, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, hopefully the video does good. And guys, well, see you in the next one, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this video.
Thanks, guys.
See y'all next time.
Thanks for watching.